Oso, authorization as a service.
Today, we're looking at a chatbot that demonstrates how to tackle the critical challenge of enforcing document access control in RAG pipelines, and how Oso's SQLAlchemy integration can help simplify authorization enforcement in your semantic searches. So RAG pipelines typically leverage vector data stores for semantic search, but these systems often lack nuanced access control over the data that they query. Naive solutions might include bulk permission checks or iteratively querying and filtering the results. Both are inefficient approaches that break down at scale. The optimal solution is in-database authorization, pushing the authorization logic into the database query rather than filtering post-fact. This demo uses Oso's polar language and authorization service to define and enforce access control rules. Here's a look at our policy, which you can see features role-based, relationship-based, and attribute-based access control models. Managers can read all documents in their department, members can only read documents they created, and all users can access public documents. If we look at our data, we will see that Jane is an engineering manager, while Karen is an HR member. Within our documents, we have information that Jane should have access to. Jerry is working on a new project codenamed The Great Escape, and we also have some HR information that Jane should not have access to. Karen is 49 years old. So now we'll run main.py to start the chatbot. We'll enter Jane's name to set her as the user, and then we'll ask, what is the code name of the project Jerry is working on? We get the result that we expect because we're Jane. Now let's ask what is Karen's age? We don't know because it's an HR document, so it's been filtered out in the query. Now if we set our user to Karen and we ask the same question, how old is Karen? We get the document that we've created as Karen, letting us know that we're 49 years old. So how did we do this? Well, we've actually achieved it in just a few lines of code. If we check out our database file, we can see getAuthorizedDocuments is a function that takes in our SQLAlchemy session, our user, the permission that we're filtering for, and the prompt as a vector. The documents then are returned from calling the scalars method with the SQLAlchemy Oso Cloud's select method, ordered by the content embeddings L2 distance, and then we have this special authorized method that is wired up to Oso and will generate that filter during the query generation process. We limit the results to 10 and we return all 10 documents or less that we find. So, what are some of the benefits of this approach? Well, it dramatically reduces the complexity of your system, the latency of the system, and the number of moving parts that you have to maintain and manage. Using Oso's SQLAlchemy integration for RAG allows you to design authorization into the foundation of your RAG system, ensuring your AI application is secure and compliant from the start.